Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you receive senior or disability benefits, I have some really important news to share with you today. Social Security is sending out payments on October Ursaran to millions of recipients, and you need to know if you're one of them. Whether you're receiving Social Security, retirement, SI, SSDI, or survivor benefits, this video has critical information that could affect your next payment, especially with the government shutdown situation happening right now. I'm going to break down exactly who's getting paid, what's changing, and most importantly, what you need to do to make sure your payment arrives on time. Now, before we dive in, I need just a small favor from you. It takes literally 2 seconds. Please hit that like button on this video. It helps me reach more people who need this information. Okay, let's get into it. So here's the big question. Are you getting a payment on October Ursaran? Well, not all Social Security recipients will receive their payment on this date, but a specific group will. Millions of Social Security beneficiaries are due to get their benefits next week on October Ursaran. And here's the good news. The Social Security Administration has pledged to pay out on time despite the government shutdown. I know many of you have been worried about this, so let me be clear. Your payments are coming. But here's who specifically is getting paid on October Ursaran. Next Wednesday, payments will be made to certain recipients of retirement benefits, Social Security Disability Insurance, that's SSDI, or survivor pay. Out of just over 2 million people who receive these benefits in the U.S., most get their payments on one of 3 Wednesdays each month, starting on the second Wednesday. Your designated Wednesday is determined by the date of birth of the worker whose Social Security taxes accumulated the benefits entitlement on October Ursaran. Payments cover birthdays that fall between the Ursa E Saint and Sansa E Saint of each month. So if your birthday or the birthday of the worker whose record you're receiving benefits on falls between the Ursary Saint and Sansary Saint of any month, October Ursaran is your payment day. Let me give you the complete October Ursaran Ursawar payment schedule so you know exactly when your money should arrive. Wednesday, October Bath, recipients born between the E Saint and Shuth of any given month receive their payment. Wednesday, October Shurwuth. People born between the Shurith and Ursith receive their payment. Wednesday, October Ursaran. For people born between the Ursary Saints and Sansary Saints of any given month, that's next week. Now, there are some exceptions to this schedule that you need to know about. This is really important for some of you long-term beneficiaries out there. If you begin receiving SSDI, retirement or survivor benefits before May Ichenjo by Josati, your check typically goes out on the third day of each month, regardless of your date of birth. So, if you've been receiving benefits for a long time, we're talking Priminus E, Julbai Jilsich T, your payment date is different from what I just described. And for SSI beneficiaries, here's something you need to know. You're actually getting 2 payments this month. The first one you already received on October E Saint. The second one is coming on October Sancer E Saint. Why 2 payments? Because November E Saint falls on a weekend. Whenever a payment date falls on a weekend or a holiday, you receive your payment prior to that date. So, SSI recipients, you'll see money on Halloween, October Sansary Saint. Make sure you budget accordingly because getting 2 payments in one month can throw off your planning if you're not prepared. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the government shutdown, and how it's impacting Social Security. First, the good news. You will receive your payments on your usual payment date. The Social Security Administration has confirmed that the distribution of benefits will continue with no change in payment dates despite the government shutdown. This is crucial information, and I wanted to make sure you heard it directly. However, if you notice that you are not receiving your payment on your scheduled date, here's what the Social Security Administration recommends. First, wait at least 3 business days. Then, contact your financial institution, your traditional bank or credit union to check if there's an issue on their end. After 3 business days, if the money still hasn't arrived, then contact the Social Security Administration about your missed payment. They'll tell you the reason and the steps you need to take. Now, I've seen a lot of comments from seniors saying, "We haven't received our payment. What's going on?" Well, there could be a major reason for this, and you need to hear this. Paper checks have been discontinued by the Social Security Administration because of a recently signed executive order from President Trump. September 30th was the last date for paper checks. If you are still enrolled to receive paper checks, you need to contact the Social Security Administration as soon as possible. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be a bit of a pain because of the government shutdown and them being short-staffed, but it's critical that you do this. When you get a hold of someone, tell them about your situation. Explain that you've been receiving paper checks and that switching to direct deposit would create hardships for you. They will analyze your situation and may continue to send you paper checks, or they'll ask for your banking information so they can deposit payments directly into your traditional bank account or credit union account. This is really important. Don't ignore this. If you've been getting paper checks, you need to take action. Here's the second major impact from the government shutdown. Customer service is going to be even worse than usual. Look, we all know Social Security customer service has been rough. Seniors and disability benefit recipients already have to wait for hours on the phone just to talk to a human. But right now, because of the government shutdown, many staff members are not working, and some who are working aren't even getting paid. So right now, when you call the Social Security Administration, you might need to wait for hours, probably Santis or hours, just to talk to a human. This is a painful situation, and I know how frustrating it is. Let me break this down for specific groups in our community. Seniors on retirement benefits. Your October SSI payment is coming if your birthday falls in the right range. Budget accordingly. And if you are receiving paper checks, take action immediately. People with disabilities on SSDI, same schedule applies to you. Your disability benefits follow the same payment calendar as retirement benefits. Survivor benefit recipients. If you're receiving benefits as a widow, widower, or child of a deceased worker, you're on the same schedule.